Yeah, we are definitely looking at the impacts from this storm, basically for the eastern half of the country. Some sort of a travel delay, even for Washington, parts of Montana too, but especially focused along the Great Lakes area. So Wisconsin, Michigan, that's where we have those blizzard warnings. We've got those winter storm warnings. The snow is coming down in Buffalo. Now New York seeing that soaking rain transitioning into snow. So big impacts certainly for the Northeast. Here locally, the saving grace is we don't have that precip to worry about. And actually, in fact, we're dealing with the worst of it now. We felt the worst of it this morning. We'll continue to feel those chilly conditions this afternoon, but we even see some mild improvements by tomorrow morning because that wind is going to start to back off. And then finally, starting to thaw out very nicely as we head into the middle of this coming week. But have a look outside. Those winds really did a number. In fact, for the island, we saw plenty of that water being pushed back. So low water levels there. We've got that frozen over fountain there for Herman Park, Navasota, downtown area looking very nice. However, we are continuing to feel that very, very chilly air. 27 degrees right now at Bush. The feeling out there though, 13 degrees because that northerly breeze is sitting at 21 miles an hour. This is sustained wind. So those gusts up and over 30 miles an hour still. So Houston, 30 mile an hour gust there. Hobby, 33. Pearland, 44 mile an hour gust, and certainly breezy along the island where we see that water being pushed out further and further. The wind chill values have now climbed a little bit into the teens. We were in the single digits for a very long stretch this morning. In fact, this just happened over the last hour. So it feels like 13 degrees at Bush, feels like 12 at Conroe, Huntsville, and the temperature, the actual air temperature outside below freezing. And I suspect a lot of us will stay right around this marker throughout the day. So 28 degrees at Hobby right now, Bush 27. The actual high temperature for today, 32 degrees. Now tomorrow, still a very chilly start. The low 19 degrees, but because we are lacking the wind, it's actually going to feel like that. So a little bit of an improvement, if you can call it that. 44 the high. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we bump it up to 47 degrees after another sub-freezing start. But I leave you with this, which is some great news ahead of the game. We're going to see those temperatures starting to rebound into the upper 60s, low 70s. So we woke up in the feeling of the single digits because those gusts were up and over 30 miles an hour. For this afternoon, we still feel like we're below freezing, but by tomorrow morning, look at that. Like I mentioned, the feeling is actually going to be in the teens. We're actually going to feel like we're freezing for tomorrow afternoon, which is again an improvement from what we're experiencing today. Wind is going to die down, and that's going to be the slow but nice improvement tomorrow. And then we kick it into high gear with a better improvement with high pressure moving in, and that's going to start to bring back some of that warmth. And I will give you the heads up, it will also start to bring in a rain chance as we head into the middle and latter part of the coming work week. So still going through this chilly stretch for the holiday weekend, but by tomorrow morning, things will gradually start to feel a little bit better, though still very cold outside. Make sure you are not spending time outdoors and you are covering up your extremities once you are going to and from your holiday plans. Monday we're in the 50s, Tuesday we're in the low 60s, and then we get into the upper 60s and low 70s as we head into Thursday, and that's when we bring back that isolated rain chance. But the saving grace, like I mentioned, not dealing with that precip, so no travel impacts if you're traveling on the road and locally. Sherman?
Right, some good news there. Thank you.